welcome back. This is Saima Nadeem, nurse from Pakistan, Southeast England. I'm back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to answer some of your questions as I promised. Let's dive into the video without any further delay. If you are new to this channel, I welcome you on board. I provide information about UK nursing, everything around me here in the UK, and nurse life in the UK, NHS, everything we discuss on this channel. If you are new, please consider subscribing. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. So my first question is from Sidra Sanam. She said, if a nurse from Pakistan moved to the UK as a senior care visa, then she changed visa. If change, what time, which procedure, what requirement, please tell me. Right, so if a nurse comes here in the UK on a senior carer visa, here in the NHS, the managers, your department, they support you throughout the procedure. They help you in your OET preparation. They help you with your competencies, everything they help you with. Even they provide training also for your English test. Sometimes they pay for your OET test preparation also. So if you are coming on a healthcare visa, you can change it to your nurse visa. It's totally up to you, and your managers, they are going to support you with this procedure. And I cannot give you the exact time when you pass your OET, when you are done with your CBT, you can change your visa. And the hospital, if you're going to work in the same department, in the same hospital, they won't be having any problem. They will not ask you why you changing the visa. They are more than happy to welcome you in the ward as a nurse. If you are on a senior carer visa, you can just change your visa whatever time you like to change. And whenever your procedure for OET, for CBT is complete, you can change your visa. There is no time limit, and the managers, the hospital, the organization, they'll be more than happy to take you as a nurse than a support worker. All right, so my next question is, I hope Sidra, I answer your queries. So she says, which time, which procedure, and what requirement? There is no such requirement. I mean, for a nurse, you need OET, you need a CBT exam, you need to complete your NMC registration. The procedure remains the same as for other nurses. There is no difference. Even here in the UK, when you are working as a senior care worker, you will follow the same procedure. Okay, you can do it anytime. It doesn't matter. Even when you start here as a senior carer, you can start right away to prepare for your OET and to prepare for your documentation to be a nurse. And I hope I answer your queries, and I answer your query. The next question I have is from Sam Beg. Hi Saima, I am obsessed with your video. Thank you so much. I just have a few questions. If you could please make a video. You have a little baby, how do you manage it, as childcare is expensive? Where do you leave your baby? Does NHS help in childcare, or what you do? Please answer me. Looking forward to your answer. So Sam, thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate that you like the videos. So for my baby, he's still very young. He's only 3 months, and I'm still on annual maternity leave. I'm not working. I'm home. Most of the times I'm just home making YouTube videos or just doing household chores. So I'm not leaving the baby to anyone at the moment, but there is nurseries available, there is child minors available, and also you can leave in most of the NHS organization. There is nursery with that organization, and then they charge you for that. But most of the times their timing is different, so you need to check with your organization. If they have the nursery, you can put the baby to the nursery, or you can leave the baby with the child minder. But for me, I'm still home with my baby, so I don't leave my baby to any childcare or any nursery. And the next thing he asked, does NHS help in childcare? So the answer to this question is no, NHS doesn't help in childcare. And what I do, I just stay home with the baby. I give all of my time to my baby, or doing the other things at home. Right, so I hope, Sam, I answer your question. The next question is from Jenny Emma. She said, Mom, what supervisory courses we should do, especially for ICU nurses? So Jenny, I'm thankful that you mentioned it here. What supervisory courses you need to do is totally up to your organization, what kind of courses they offer. So for us, there was a supervisor course from our organization. It was like they include four or five classes in that, such as passport to manage course, or be a supervisor in the NHS, or take a lead. So these were the topics, these were the courses that I did, and they were offered by my organization, by our hospital. So you need to check on your internet page what kind of supervisory courses they have, or you can check with your practice educator. She can guide you better. You can tell your practice educator that I want to be a band 6, or I want to become a supervisor. What kind of courses do I need to do? So she can give you a list of the courses, and then you can enroll for those courses and become a band 6 nurse. So for ICU nurses, I'm sure that you would be having your mentor or your practice educator. You can check with her what kind of courses they offer you in your organization. All right. So thank you so much, Jenny, for your question. The next question I have here is from Harpreet Kaur. She said, could you please help me regarding this? It is my humble request. Saima, I would like to take some help from you if it's possible for you. Right. Yeah, I'm more than happy to help. So I want to say, she said, I want to say I have submitted my CV directly to NHS UK, and they had sent me an email. In the email they said when they have need, then they will call me in the future. Because I'm doing preparation for OET exam, and I will book exam in April, I want to ask, without OET score, are they going to contact me? So the thing here is, Harpreet Kaur, good, you were selected, and now they are saying that they will call you when they have the vacancy available. To be honest, if you haven't done your OET, I believe you are doing your OET, so I believe you are a nurse. So what I think is, you need to apply again for new vacancies. When the vacancy comes, you need to apply again. If they are saying that you need to apply again, we will contact you in future if we have vacancy. To be honest, they are not going to contact you, because there are loads of candidates available. There are loads of people available looking for jobs, and then they look for the people who has complete procedure. I mean, if you have done your OET, if you have done your CBT, your application is complete, then they will hire you right away. But if they are saying in future they are going to contact you, do you think they are going to remember you forever? No, to be honest, you need to apply for new vacancies when the vacancy come for band 5, or for the same hospital. If there is any other vacancy, you're doing your exam in April, let's say you pass your exam, and then you need to check again if you're doing it with agency, you can ask them if they have new interviews, if they have new vacancies, then you need to apply again for those vacancies. You need to submit your OET results, and then I'm sure you will get that job. But to be honest, don't wait for them, because nobody is going to ask you, have you done your OET, can you send your results, unless it is an agency. Because agency people, they most of the time they email you, they ask you, have you passed your OET, have you done this or that, and then they correspond to the hospital. So I hope I answer your query, Harpreet, and good luck for your exam. Right. Let me see what is the next question. Harpreet Kaur, hello Saima, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. The other question is from Students Corner. Ma'am, nursing versus physiotherapist job profile और सैलरी ज़्यादा अर्न किस में कर सकते हैं, प्लीज़ बताएं. मैं GNM और DPT दोनों किया है. UK किस फील्ड में जिसमें ज़्यादा अर्न कर सकते हैं? सो स्टूडेंट्स कॉर्नर, ये तो आप पे भी डिपेंड करता है कि आप किस फील्ड में आपका एक्सपीरियंस है और किस फील्ड में आप काम करना चाहते हो. अगर आप नर्सिंग में करना चाहते हो तो अगर आप नर्सिंग में करना चाहते हो तो आप उसमें ही कर सकते हो, अगर आपके पास उसका एक्सपीरियंस है। अगर आपके पास फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट का एक्सपीरियंस है तो आप उसमें कर सकते हो। सो इन शॉर्ट आई जस्ट वांट टू से, इफ़ यू आर अ नर्स, इफ़ यू आर एक्सपीरियंस नर्स इन योर कंट्री, then you can continue working as a nurse. If you are a physiotherapist, you can continue working as a physiotherapist. And then the salary, if we talk about the salary, it depends on the banding again. Same applies for physiotherapists. They go with the ladder. I mean, you start with band 2, 3, 4, and same is for nurse, band 2, 3, 4, 5. So the more score, the more band you are high. If you are on high band, your salary will be high. If you are on a low band, your salary will be low. So it's totally up to you, and on which level you are, it depends on that. Salary depends on that. All right. That next question I have is from John JJJ. Can you help me to get a job in healthcare sector, please? So John, I would love to help you in this, and unfortunately I'm not in contact with any recruitment agency. You need to do it by yourself. You need to apply on Indeed, on NHS jobs, or on track jobs in order to secure a job. I am not recruiting, or I'm not a part of the recruitment team in any way. All right, I hope I answer your queries. It's too cold here. We are thinking to go back home. No need to put, I think if you are here, you don't need to put any makeup, any blush on or lipstick, because with the cold, it will be done automatically. Right. The next question I have here is from RGB Loser. Hello ma'am, good morning. Good morning. Could you please tell me which location will be good for a nurse nowadays? London, around London, or somewhere else in the UK? So it's totally up to you where you want to go, and considering the situation nowadays, yeah, it is getting expensive everywhere, not only in London, even around London. I'm not in London, I'm in Portsmouth, but we've been in London. If I compare the prices are same even here and in London. But if you are in London, you get the high allowance also for your salary, high inflation rate also. I mean, they pay you extra for being in very expensive area. So if you choose London, well and good. If you want to go around in London, it's totally up to you where you want to be. And every area is good. You just need to consider some safety measures. I mean, you should not go out in the dark, or you should not go for parties if it's very late. So it's totally up to you. No area is safe or bad or dangerous. So it's I think it's just up to you how you keep yourself. And then wherever you go, it's all right. It's the same. I would just say that if you want to go to areas like Manchester, you can find more Asian community there, and you can get cheap stuff there. But if you are happy to be in that area, it's really good for you. You can get all the vegetables and things like that in that area. But if you want to be in London, it's a bit expensive, but they pay you in your salary for living in the London. Alright, the next question I have here is how single mother nurse manage her job in the UK. Please guide me. So for single moms, it can be quite difficult, because going to work, and then if you have a child, you need to book for a childminder, or you need to put the child in the nursery. It can be quite expensive, and it's really expensive. So if you are thinking to do that, you can do it. There is no problem. So what you will be doing, there is 37.5 hours of work in the NHS per week. So what you can do is on that 3 days in a week, you need to keep the baby in nursery, and then you can work. Yes, I know a lot of single mothers, and they still able to work by putting their child in the nursery or with the childminder. On that days they can work. And sometimes what they do is they can leave their children with the friends or colleagues, or any family member if you have any. So for a single mother, this is how she can do. She can put the baby in the nursery or with the childminder, or she can ask someone to come here in the UK, any of her family member who can take care of the kid and while she work. All right, so I hope I answer your query. Skin WB Fariha. She was the one who asked that question. The next question I have here is from Anwar Sheikh. Ma'am, if I got 5-year contract to the company in UK and I come back in 3 or 4 years, what will happen if I come back to India? So Anwar, nothing's going to happen if you get a contract for 5 years. To be honest, if you are a nurse or a healthcare support worker, you are not going to get a 5-year contract. It's only 3 years contract. So if you want to go back in 3 or 4 years, so after completing one contract, you can go back. If you are asking about 5-year contract, I'm not sure which contract is that, but if you want to go back in 3 to 4 years, you can go back in a proper way. You need to resign from your job, and then you can go. They are not going to stop you. Nothing will happen if you go according to the proper channel. If you resign from your job and go, nothing will happen. Right. Are you enjoying the video? And the weather is freezing cold here. Okay, so next question I have here is from Binisha. Can I get admission in Masters in Nursing after Masters in Gender Studies? So to answer this question, you need to contact the university who is conducting the Masters in Nursing, but I'm sure that you can get the admission. You just need to contact the university, check the requirement, what they ask, what requirement they need from you in order to get admission in Masters in Nursing. Right, the next question, your bag is so cute from where you got. I already answered this one. Yeah, my bag is cute. I like it also. Right. So the next question was from Nargis Jahan. Please tell me about community health nurse in UK. Can a GNM apply for community health nurse as a fresher? Yes, Nargis, you can apply for community health nurse in the UK, and GNM general nursing and midwifery nurse. Yes, you can apply. You can secure a job in community health nurse as a fresher. Sometimes they hire as a fresher, sometimes they ask for admission. So you need to check the requirement when you are applied. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope I answered some of your queries. If you still have questions, post them in the comment section below, and then I'll be making another video by Saturday next week to answer your queries. And if this video was helpful for you, like it and share it with your friends and colleagues. I'll see you soon in the next video. It's freezing cold.